year was the last year for SalemCon. We're pushing Mark real high, hashtag SalemCon6. So um, hopefully it
Well,
happens.
I hope so too. I just attended the final event of something I was at the very first one of, and it ran for, they said 20, but it was 19 years. They had to skip a year. And it was tragic.
Yes.
You hate to see something that's wonderful come to an end, especially something that helps a lot of people.
And it was great. And what was most important, I felt this year, and Chris and I had talked about this, was how, MJ was here from Sage Paracon in the UK. And just to sit down and be able to chat with her face to face, we've talked over the years and we met MJ once before, but it was just fabulous. Just everybody getting together. It was like, it's the place where everybody feels very, very comfortable. I mean, so far this year, all of the cons that we've gone to have been absolutely fabulous. So,
do you think
we'll say that.
Paranormal Unity is trying to take hold?
I don't like the word para-unity.
I don't either.
So I just think that there's more people are starting to just take a stand and say, you know what, I don't like the energy of this particular event or whatever, and I'm not going to go there.
I would agree with that.
And the people are going and being a little bit more, these events like we did Rochester Winter Power Fest, which was absolutely a ball. Even if we did get snowed in afterwards and couldn't get a plane out or anything else, but it was just great, and it was just more time, and and again another group of individuals that they had there as lecturers and speakers and guests, that we all it's just kind of everybody just there's no ego. It's just everybody gets along, everybody talks, shares ideas, concepts. We have a great time, and that was another great one.
Well, in my opinion, that's what you're supposed to be for.
Absolutely.
Kristen, I'm sorry I stepped on you. I didn't realize you were speaking.
Oh, she wasn't.
Oh, I thought I heard her.
Oh, okay. Yay, we got Spirit too.
It happens. Trust me. It's paranormal people sometimes have other things with them. Other people with them, as you well know. And radio sometimes gives them a voice. But we've gotten some great EVPs through the shows. It's amazing.
I agree. Actually did a great EVP experiment with Brian Cano yesterday. Had a ball with that.
What did you do? Actually,
Brian has done this for the past 10 years. And the group that was with us investigating Mifflin, he does an experiment. And he was very big on the bridge and everything for World Ghost Hunting Day. Mm-hmm. And everyone thought of the same word. And as everyone thought of that, or, seeing if we could put a psychic imprint on a recorder, which I thought was interesting.
It is interesting. It's energy.
It has happened. It did happen yesterday, which I was blown away by because I was really interested to see if that would work. I believe that, and so does Chris. If you want to create something, think it, and you'll manifest it. I mean, Chris and I don't believe in heaven and hell, but millions of Christians do. So they created it. Just different outlook. And everyone thought of the same word. We thought of the word airport. Okay, not a very common word, 2-syllable word. And hey, it came across.
That's too cool.
It was. It wasn't on the first try. First try, no. Second, we tried it several times, but on try 2, it did work.
That's amazing.
Yes.
We are almost at our first little break here, and time flies when you're having a good time. I tell you, it just is amazing to me how fast this goes. But we will be back in 3 minutes, and I hope y'all enjoyed this.
Okay.
You are listening to WPHM Digital Broadcasting. The best in paranormal talk radio.
Oh, come on. I'm Southern, but... nope.
That'll do. Hello, I am Kat Hobson, host of Paranormal Experience here on WBHM Digital Broadcasting out of Birmingham, Alabama. I enjoy having guests from all areas of the paranormal, from ghosts to ufology to cryptids and beyond. You'll find some of the best researchers in their fields bringing you some great information. Join me on Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p. Eastern here on WBHM Digital Broadcasting.
Son of a...
Hey, son.
Mother...
Son? What are you doing?
Hey, Mom. I'm getting ready to listen to Periscope Uncensored.
By expanding your vocabulary.
Well, it is uncensored.
Son, the uncensored part of Periscope Uncensored is Jax and I getting down to brass tacks with all aspects of the paranormal. There's no fluff on our show.
So, no off-color commentary?
I didn't say that.
Awesome! What?
Son?
I just hit my head.
Oh boy. I'll go get you an ice pack. Catch Periscope Uncensored Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on WBHM Digital Broadcasting.
Since 1948, Fate magazine has brought you reports of the strange and unknown, all of them true. Fate Radio is carrying on that tradition, bringing you the unusual, macabre, strange, and bizarre. Join host Kat Hobson Sunday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern on WBHM Digital Broadcasting.
You are listening to WPHM Digital Broadcasting, Birmingham, Alabama.
Thank you for listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting out of Birmingham, Alabama. The time is 23 minutes after the hour. And we are back. I am so excited to have y'all listening to Fate Mag Radio. Thank you for enjoying our guests, and I appreciate all the feedback. And tonight are some special people that I really enjoy a lot, Kristen and Bill Reap, who are the co-founders of Reap Investigations. They're based out of Pennsylvania, and they're pretty amazing folks. Welcome back.
Well, thank you for having us back. And thank you for the first host that we do a ton of interviews that got it correct that Chris and I are co-founders.
Well,
so many people just think, go right to me. And it's so unfair because she does the brunt of the work.
Well, she does. And
she's the boss.
And as I told you, it's a wise man who knows that.
Absolutely.
But I think probably people do that because in your social media, you have all of the things you do. And in Kristen's social media, she does not really promote that.
No, she doesn't.
But
she's more low key.
She is.
She's silent but deadly.
Yes, she is. And silent but wise, because she is she's very gifted in her own right.
Yes, she is.
And we have a question in chat, and Brenda would like to know how you actually got started in the field of paranormal research.
Okay, Chris is pointing to me. Well, Fred Flintstone and I sat down, as Chris says, and we grabbed a bird and had him start chipping out on stones, and that was the first EVPs that I got. No.
I love that.
Actually, yeah, yes, I am a cradle robber.
Yeah, but look at your prize, right?
I know, right? The how I got involved in the paranormal was in a town very close to me. There was a case that Ed and Lorraine Warren were working on. I grew up, with Scholastic Weekly Reader. Mm-hmm. So in the 70s, all the books were very cool. They were about Bigfoot. They were about aliens. They were about ESP. So I was very open, always open to the occult and those unseen things. And my friend lived next door to the house. So we were out there with, I don't know how many of your listeners will even know what I'm talking about, but one was a 136 camera and a 110 camera with the flash cube. Yes, and a Radio Shack deck cassette recorder, and trying to catch EVPs and things like that, and just see what was going on there. And it just stuck with me from that point on. And it was, had some personal experiences, over the years, and then met Chris, and went even deeper into the paranormal when we sat down the one day and we had the conversation. And she says, "I have to tell you something. I'm a witch. And I really like the paranormal, and I don't know if you're going to be into that at all." And I'm like, I knew. And the rest is history.
Synchronicity.
Mm-hmm.
Always the best.
Yeah, no. And, we've been, had many blessings over the years, and we get to meet some wonderful people like you, and, just on and on. And it's a blast. And, we've been all over, the East Coast pretty much. Doing investigating, and we've got to investigate with some really great people. And, we are, moving to the Midwest and South, and going over to the West Coast, all for this year, and possibly even the UK. So.
Really?
Yes.
What's drawing you to the UK?
We have been kind of working and consulting with a team over there for a number of years. Ghost Response. They are on Amazon, and they are a UK paranormal team out there. And we've kind of been working with them for the last couple of years. They're great people. And they've been inviting us to come over. So, we're just trying to get everything set up to get over there. And definitely, who doesn't want to go and investigate the UK?
Well, I definitely want to. I have several friends over there who are investigators, and I just think that is one of the bucket list items anyone has to have. I have a friend who just got back from Scotland and went over to Ireland to investigate Leak Castle and the Hellfire. Which one is Hellfire Caves are not in Ireland?
Yes, they are.
Is Hellfire something else in Ireland?
Yeah, Hellfire. Yeah.
But okay. But I just it fascinates me. Things are so old. I mean, there's actually historic record, like written record that you can look at of Vikings and all the people that we study in history. It's just such a neat concept.
Yeah, the Hellfire Club is definitely one on our bucket list to go to. Yeah, to go to over in Ireland. Chris has been to Ireland. I have never been to Ireland, so hopefully she promises me we'll get there before.
Well, I'm hoping to go at the end of this year if I play my cards right and everything heals right.
Well, we have family. I have family over there, so we could, pretty much go and hang out in the southern and in Northern Ireland and hang out with family and investigate. It'd be fun.
That would be fun.
So,
I never turned down an opportunity to investigate.
We try not to.
So, well, Wendy in chat says that she wants to go to Ireland too.